Hey everybody, it's Carla, Double Diamond Leader with It Works Global. I wanted to make a short video for you guys. I know that our steps to success is what we go off of each and every month. That's what we're going to repeat, duplicate, replicate, and teach everybody over and over and over again. If you're not following the steps to success, you're probably not seeing a lot of success in your business. So it's very important. If you don't know what the steps to success are, you need to look into your e-suite under documents, print out the steps to success. But it's very simple, 3 steps. Step number 1, join the party. That's when you signed up for $99 as a distributor. Step number 2 is you want to gather those 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. What that's gonna do is, that's going to get you Fast Start qualified. We'll talk about that in a moment. It's going to get you 2 boxes of applicator rewards, because every time you sign 2 loyal customers, the company sells you a box of wraps for $25 instead of $59. And there's no shipping and handling, it's only taxes. So it's like $26 and some change for a box of wraps. Well, that flip-flops your profit on a box of wraps. Instead of making $8 in profit and spending $18 or $17, something like that, on a wrap, you're reversing that. So that's a big deal for forever in your business. Every time you sign 2 loyal customers, you're going to get a box of wraps, which is called an applicator reward, for $25. So if you get those first 4 loyals in your first 30 days, you'll get 2 applicator rewards. And then when you get that 4th loyal, the company is going to give you a $120 product credit. Most people launching their business, they want to purchase 2 boxes of wraps with that, because think about it, you're getting 2 boxes for $25 each, you're getting a $120 free product. If you're spending all that on wraps, you're gonna pay about $75 total for all 4 boxes, but that's $400 worth of wraps that you're selling. So you're gonna profit about $325. And you guys, that's how I made $970 in complete profit, not counting any of the money that I spent on app rewards or anything else. $970 in complete profit in my first 30 days. And also, my commission check was $71. It was right on point, but that's not what made me the money in the beginning. Making money in the beginning, you need to sell wraps. In order to sell wraps, you've got to wrap people. So we say blitz, wrap, repeat. That's like telling them about it, wrapping them, and doing it all over again. That's where you're gonna make fast money in the beginning. If you're not so concerned with making a lot of money up front and you realize this is long term, or either way, but if you're going for the long-term money, you're wanting to build a team, we're going to talk about that too. That's what we're going to talk about today, is charting. So in the steps to success, you join the party, you get your 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days so that you can get your 2 applicator rewards and your $120 product credit. And like I said, you also become Fast Start qualified. That's very important. We'll talk about that soon. Step number 3 is to go Ruby. So we put a lot of focus on going Ruby. Now, today is November 4th, I believe. We always tell people when they're doing the Ruby bonus, and you guys, I don't think they're ever going to take that Ruby bonus away, but they keep extending it. We've had it all year long. I don't think it's going to go away. The Ruby bonus, when you build to Ruby, they're going to give you, if you do it within 2 full calendar months of joining, then they're going to give you a $500 bonus. It's $250 on your first check as a Ruby, and you have to maintain Ruby. That's important to know. Coffee just sloshed everywhere. That's important to know. You have to maintain Ruby. It does not have to be with structure. You don't have to maintain your Ruby status by building, but you do have to maintain it at the very least with your volume. You can do either one, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm not going to get in depth into all that on this video, but if you need to know how to maintain a rank with just your volume and not rebuilding your structure, get with me. I can explain it to you very easily. It's not hard to understand. But there's so many new people on the team, and that's like the norm these days. I think each month we're averaging 15 to 20 new distributors throughout my downline. That's amazing growth, because the exponential is just, hey, that is multi-level marketing. That is residual income. That is how you make money in this business. So I want to get really, really simple with you guys, because I forget. I've been in the business a long time, and I have to bring myself back down and say, these people are brand new. They don't know what a DT is, an LC, a PDT, a PLC, a BB, PBB, or GB. So let's go over that first. And I forgot to write right here everything. Hen scratch for a minute. Okay. A DT is just our way of shortening and saying distributor. If you see somebody say, oh, I've got a DT, they're just talking about a distributor. That's it. An LC is a loyal customer. Probably 99% of enrollments for product purchase is a loyal customer in this company. Sure, you can make a one-time retail purchase, but nobody does that when you can get it for our pricing. That's what the loyal customer program is all about. And the thing is, when you sign a loyal customer, you guys, that's not for 1 month, that's for 3 months. You're gonna be paid on that person for 3 months. If they sign as a retail customer, they're paying a higher price and you're only getting paid on them for that 1 month. So it's like a no-brainer. We push the loyal customer program. Any of these things that you don't know about, get with your enroller or your upline Ruby or above. If you don't know who that is, come to me. I will help you figure it out. Never hesitate. If you feel like your upline or your enroller is not helping you, come to me. I ask that you go to them first because I have lots of people to take care of. But if you don't have anyone else to help you, do not hesitate. That's my job. That's what I'm here for. If I don't help you, then I'm hurting myself. And I want everybody to know that always. So distributor, loyal customer. Now a PDT or a PLC, that just means you have a potential distributor or a potential loyal customer. I think Heidi and I are actually the ones that came up with that a couple of years ago. We just started shortening it down to PDT and PLC. No big deal, but I know that people joining this business, they don't know that. So that's all that means. Now these three are very important. You've got BB, PBB, PBB, and GB. BB is the point system that we run off of, and I didn't even write what it means, but it means bonus volume. It's just a point system, that's it. As a loyal customer, a box of wraps is $59, but it's worth 54 BB, 54 in bonus volume. So you don't get paid on the dollar amount, you get paid on the bonus volume. So if you sign up a loyal customer today and they purchase a box of wraps, you're going to get paid 15% of 54 in volume. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, about $7.50, something like that on a loyal customer. That adds up quickly. If you sign 10 loyal customers, you know, for a box of wraps, you're looking at 540 BB or GB or PBB, and we'll get to that, but your checks can get up there really quick. Loyal customers make everyone's checks. Distributors do not make people's checks. We can go out and sign 100 distributors today. If they don't work and get loyal customers and enroll distributors and stuff like that, nobody's making any money. You make $0 signing distributors, but you start making a lot of money when you teach and train your team and your distributors on how to get their 4 loyal customers and go Ruby and so on and so forth. It's just a duplicatable, replicatable thing that we do over and over and over. And that's what multi-level marketing is. It doesn't matter what company you're with. So distributor, loyal customer, potential distributor, potential loyal customer, BV, bonus volume, the point system that we run off of, it's what we get paid off of. PBV just means your personal bonus volume. Sometimes you're gonna hear Susan say personal business volume. Same thing. It's bonus volume. I don't know what she's, I've asked her before, she doesn't know either. Personal bonus volume, this is very important because this is what you're guaranteed to be paid 15% on because that's your top level. We do get paid different amounts, different percentages, different levels, obviously. And I can show you guys that too, but I'm not gonna do it on this video. Right now, anyone that's new, you need to be keeping loyal customers for yourself. Unless you're enrolling distributors like crazy, and if you are, then I can show you what to do with those loyal customers to get yourself $100 fast start bonuses weekly. Those are paid out weekly. And like I said, I know everybody is not going to understand all of this, but it's going to give you things, trigger things in your mind that you can go back and talk to your enroller or your upline about, like I said, or myself. If I'm your enroller, come straight to me, always, no problem. But PBV is your loyal customers' orders. It also includes your personal orders, but you don't get paid on your personal orders. There is a way to be paid on personal orders, not your monthly auto ship. You cannot transfer and get paid on a monthly auto ship. But if you just make an extra order for some hair, skin, and nails, you can transfer that order to someone beneath you, a distributor, and you can get paid on it. If you want to know how to do that, I can show you how to do that. But your 80 BV auto ship, and that's an 80 bonus volume auto ship. For example, let's say you buy a box of wraps for $54, and you buy a tub of greens, and it's worth $33 or $30 in volume. Well, 54 plus 30, that would be an 84 BV auto ship. That would be great. And your total price would be $59 plus 33, so $92. $92 is great for an overhead for a business each month. And you guys, you have to look at it that way. It is a business. If you treat this like it's a job or a part-time hobby or whatever, expect a part-time hobby pay. You know, maybe if you're selling wraps and semi-working your business, you might make $200 a month. You might make $1,000 a month just in wrap cash. And you guys, wrap cash, by the way, it's totally tax-free, profit in your pocket. Get the wrap on people. That's what's going to make them believe this when they see the results. So you have to be a product of the product. So when you get your $120 product credit, if you want to throw something in there for yourself and you don't want to just buy wraps, that's good. I encourage that. I encourage everybody to take greens. Greens are our #1 product that distributors fall in love with. I'm going to speed this up. So personal bonus volume is your loyal customers. Your PBV can determine whether or not you get paid. We say run an 80 bonus volume auto shipment every single month because that ensures that you're going to get a paycheck on the 15th of the following month. Now, if used to in this business, you had to have 400 in personal bonus volume to be paid without running your 80 BB auto ship. Please listen up. This is really, really important. You don't want to do this. When we went into Australia and New Zealand, their country required that we drop that number from 400 PBV to be commission qualified each month to 150 PBV. Sounds good, right? Because now you only have to have 2 or 3 loyal customers and you don't have to run your auto ship. Wrong. Bad idea. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. When you get a team of 5 people beneath you and they each add 1 person, and now you've got 10, they each add 1 person, and now you get 20. If they're not running their 80 BV auto ships, your check is going to suffer. I turn mine on, I don't turn it off. Leave your auto ship on. That is your overhead. If anyone on this team enrolled you and did not tell you about the 80 BV auto ship before you signed up, I need to know their name because that's not how we do this. You need to know all information up front. And the 80 BV auto ship, we used to call it the law. I still call it the law. It's really important. If you're brand new, you need to turn it on and leave it on. Don't change it. How are you going to run your business if you're not at least getting some wraps in every month to wrap people? You're not. At the very least, wrap yourself and have your own personal results. Remember, people don't want to see pictures that you just pull off of the internet. They want to see that you wrapped your neighbor, that they know is your neighbor, and that they got results. They're going to buy from you because just like what Amber Manning said in that video this morning, you're building relationships. You are not selling a product. Nobody wants what you have. They don't. Nobody cares about body wraps. Nobody cares about greens. We know that it works. We know that it's great, but they are not buying a product. They're buying from you because they like you. You have built a relationship with them and they're going to try something because they like you. That is the most important thing. One thing to always keep in the front of your mind in this business is WIIFM. That stands for what's in it for me. That's what people are thinking when they look at anything. I don't care if they walk into Walmart and they're considering a new television or if it's the body wraps. Their brain is automatically programmed to think for themselves. What's in it for me? I mean, I get that I'm helping Carla out over here because she's running a business. She's going to make money off of it. But what's in it for me? Well, that's where we become helpers. Whether these people are trying to make money or they're trying to get healthier, lose weight, grow their hair out, get rid of stretch marks, anxiety. We've got something for everybody. But we're not selling a product, we're selling ourselves. Keep in mind, every time you talk to someone, that they're saying in the back of their mind, what's in it for me? And if you can meet the demand with supply, and you can, then you've already made a sale. GB. GB is your overall group volume. One more thing about PBV. So remember, you can not run your 80 BB auto ship and still get paid if you have a minimum of 150 in PBV. But let me tell you something. If you have 170 in PBV and somebody returns a bottle of Fat Fighters that was worth 23 in volume, you just lost your paycheck. I would not recommend saying, oh, I've got 170 in PBV, I don't have to run my auto ship. Bad idea. We've had people not promote, we've had people lose thousands and thousands of dollar paychecks simply because somebody returned an order. It doesn't happen often, but you don't want it to happen to you. So if you're going to not run an auto ship for whatever reason, which I do not suggest, but if you're not going to, your PBV, it needs to be at least 250, at least. And I would be careful, because if you had one person that placed a huge order, well, what if they return that order? I mean, you just have to be really careful. If you're unsure, get with your upline, your enroller, or myself, and we'll talk about it. Another quick side note, all auto ships have to be ran on or before the 25th of the month if you're past your 30-day mark. All auto ships, that's for loyals and distributors. It runs on the 25th of the month at the very latest. If you have yours set up for the 17th or whatever, leave it, you're fine. Okay, so group volume, GB, that is everything beneath you. Carla with Angie, Gina, Brandy, everybody. That's my loyal customers, my orders, my distributors, their loyals, even my loyals, because we have the loyal customer referral program. Every single piece of volume that is underneath you in your organization, that is your group volume. Now this is what's important. Another thing that I did not put up here is QL, and that stands for qualified leg. Okay, you want everybody in your organization to be a qualified leg, and we're fixing to get into that with charting. So qualified leg is any distributor that it has 400 in overall group volume. You guys, that's really easy to do. If you want this, if you're working your business, you should be at 400 by the end of your first 30 days. That is probably enrolling anywhere from 4 to 8 customers or 4 to 6 customers and running your auto ship. That would make you a qualified leg for your enroller. That's really, really important, because you're going to start building a team and you're going to want qualified legs beneath you. So I'm going to back up out of this. I hope you screenshotted this or at least wrote it down. If you have any questions, you know what to do. And you can ask questions underneath this video in the comment section. Please do. If you have a question, don't think that it's stupid, because there's so many people that are brand new, they probably have the same question. So ask your questions openly in this group. That's what it's for. It's for learning, training, you name it. And here we go on the charting. I don't know how this is going to work out, because you see what I'm using. This is not normally what I would use, but it's a permanent marker. But I did figure out that my magic eraser, whatever I did with it, it works well, whatever. Okay, the first thing we're going to go over is executive. And you guys, there's a reason why I use boxes, and there's a reason why I use circles. Anybody in a box is in a promotional position, okay? And anybody in a circle is just a qualified leg. And remember, that's 400 in overall group volume. So that's not hard to do at all. I think my group volume the first month, I'll have to go back and look, but it seems like I closed out over 1,000. So it's doable. I mean, if you get out there and you put yourself out there and you show excitement about the products, you're going to get some loyal customers out of your warm market. We're going to talk about in another video what to do when your warm market runs out. You guys, if you're new, just know that your warm market, which is your family and your friends, people that are close to you, that's going to die off. That's going to be dead usually within your first 30 days. And then what are you going to do? That's where we come in. We're going to show you what to do to stay in this long term and to make long-term residual income. And your family and friends are not going to be the one to make you rich. I can promise you that. Unless you have a family or a friend that joins and runs with the business. If that happens, amazing. So, the first promotion in our company is executive. They're in a promotional position and they have 2 distributors beneath them. So these are DTs, or just a DT, I'm sorry, DT, whatever. And they're at 400 in volume. That's it, you're an executive. Average monthly income is $309 per month. But just remember, on your monthly commission check, your monthly commission check is not going to be around $300. Not as a brand new executive. Chances are not good for that. Here's why. Out of this $309, 2 of these are fast start bonuses. FSB, and we don't use that very much as an abbreviation, but it's a fast start bonus. Now let me explain. So on your actual 15th commission check, your paycheck should be around $109. So let me explain. Remember when I said you're going to get 4 loyal customers, okay? The first 2 loyals that you get, that makes you fast start qualified. All that means is, let's say I enrolled you and you get 2 loyal customers. The company is going to thank me for bringing you into the business and getting you started on the right foot. They're going to say, Carla, we appreciate you bringing Sally in. You got her launched. You got her started off on the right foot. She got her first 2 loyal customers. Carla, here's you $100. They're going to give me a $100 fast start bonus, which is paid out weekly. The cutoff date is on a Friday. And like, let's say that Sally gets her first 2 loyal customers and she gets one on Monday and one on Friday. The following Friday, Carla gets $100. One time, $100 fast start bonus. But what that does for the new distributor, Sally is now fast start qualified. What that means is Sally can immediately start enrolling distributors, and every time one of her distributors gets 2 loyal customers, she's going to get the $100 fast start bonus. That's how you make. Wrap cash is daily pay. Fast start bonuses, that's your weekly pay. And then the 15th commission check, that's your monthly pay. And there's 2 other ways to make money, and we'll talk about that too. So executive is easy. That's you signing up, getting 4 loyal customers, signing 2 distributors, and helping them get to 400. Have a party, have a launch party, whatever it takes. Make some posts on Facebook. There's a million things to do to get loyal customers when you first get started. Family and friends will help you out, you guys. You just have to ask them. And there's even things to say, to ask the right way, to help them to be product testers, to give you a testimony on, say, Confianza, so that you'll have someone personal that you know, and you could say, hey, grandmother, I know that you have problems with stress and anxiety sometimes. Would you mind trying out the Confianza for $25 a month for 3 months? And I'm going to give you my pricing if you can do that. And at the end of the 3 months, I would just like a real honest review from you. And really, if you're asking them for help, most of the time people do not care. I would not hit them up with a skinny pack. Don't ask for them to join you and spend $100 or more. But it's very simple and not nearly as overwhelming if you ask them to spend $25 a month to help you in the new business that you're launching. A lot of the things that we do in this business, you guys, it's the way you say it. If you say loyal customer program with an auto shipment, you just lost that person, like they're gone. But if you say, will you take the 90-day challenge with me, and you have complete control over your own account, that's what they want to hear. They like 90-day challenges, and they love to hear that they have complete control over your account. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but it's the way that you say it. And we're going to train you guys and teach you guys on what to say. That's what Jade Hooper is best at. We worship Jade Hooper. If you did not know that, get on Periscope, get on YouTube, get on her Facebook. Don't friend her on Facebook, but follow, watch, copy everything that Jade Hooper does. And if she says to cross your T and dot your I when you're saying it or typing it, do it. She knows what she's doing. That woman has forever changed all of our businesses. So Jade Hooper. All right, there's executive. So in this company, by the way, when you sign up, you're a DT, you're a distributor. The next level is executive, and then Ruby. Remember those steps to success. Step number 1, join the party. Step number 2, gather 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. And step number 3 is to go Ruby. So distributor, executive is here, and now we're going to talk about Ruby. We're going to go through it kind of quickly because there's so many Ruby videos out there. You guys should understand Ruby. If you don't, that's okay. Some of the best leaders and workers, enrollers, and recruiters in this company do not understand charting at all. It's weird because some of the people that are not as good at enrolling and working their business, they completely understand charting, but they don't have anybody to chart with. So don't feel like you're an outsider if you don't understand charting. Charting is my baby. I love it. I love to chart. I completely understand it. And I know how to get you the most bang for your buck when it comes to charting. So get with your enroller, get with your upline. If you don't have them, come to me. That's going to be my answer for everything, you guys. All right, let's go Ruby. And I've got to find, give me 1 second to find what I did with that. Oh my gosh. Found it. Ah, it is going to come off. It's just going to take some scratching. I don't want to stop this video, so you guys just bear with me for a minute. Not good. It does come off, but it's just not easy to get off. Maybe I'll use the paint marker. And like I said, just talking to you guys while I'm doing this, if you have questions, please, please, please ask in the comments, because when you personally message me or your upline or whoever, the other people on this team, they don't get to see the answers, and they might be just as nervous or scared to ask themselves. So you guys, please, that's what this group is here for, is training and learning and teaching. And so help each other. That's how I learned almost everything I learned in this business, was just by talking to my sidelines and uplines and even downlines. So we are one team, one mission, and we all help each other out. Please help your sidelines. Anybody in the company, the more people you help in life, the more successful you're going to be. And that, there couldn't be a truer statement. I promise you that. And that has completely screwed up that board, but we're all going to be okay. The next thing is Ruby. And I hope that the pink is going to show up, because I don't want to use that black again. I'm going to have to bleach that. All right, remember, boxes are promotional positions. Can you see that? Not really? Okay. Back to the black. It'll just have to get bleached. Okay, so we're doing Ruby. Average monthly income of $599. Box, Ruby. Now, Ruby is just getting 3 people to join you in your business. That's 3 distributors, okay? But remember, there's another box, so that means promotional position. It doesn't matter which one of these 3 distributors goes executive, but that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find 3 people that will join you in your business, and you're trying to train all of them to do this. You're going to train all of them to do the steps to success. And what's going to happen when you do that is, one of these people are going to go executive, and you may have to help them, and you can do that. But remember, this is an executive. Remember, that's what executive looks like. That's a distributor with 2 distributors, and they're both at 400. Those are called qualified legs. Okay, so, someone at the door. Let's see. Guys, hang on, there's someone at the door. Just a moment. That's my little buddy from next door. He's coming to see if my kids are here, but they're not. Okay, so a Ruby right here. You get 3 distributors, one of them goes executive. It doesn't matter which one. And here's the cool part. All of these people have to be at 400, but you don't have to worry about this person and this person being at 400. They're automatically, look at this, 400, 400. That's going to make your executive at 800 or more. And it's probably going to be more because they're going to have their own customers and their own personal orders. So you only have to worry about getting your other 2 people to 400 in overall GB. That's it. You guys, Ruby is very doable. What I see a lot of people do is they come in and they think that that's their main goal and they're scared of it. They're like, okay, I'm just gonna work on these loyals first. MLM loves speed. If you slack off before you hit triple or presidential diamond, your paycheck's gonna suffer. Trust me, I promise you that. When you're first getting started, consistency is key. So you want to be very consistent in working your business, even if you can only work it 1 hour a day for 6 days a week. Make sure that you're actually sitting down and working your business during that hour. If you can work 5 hours a day, if you're doing this full time, just be consistent. I don't care if you break it up and work 2 hours in the morning, 1 hour at nap time for your children, and 2 hours at night after they go to bed. It doesn't matter, just stay consistent. People have to see consistency. They're watching you. They're watching you. You're planting seeds every time you make a post, every time you talk to someone, every time you blitz someone, every time you wrap someone, you're planting seeds. And they're going to watch you, and they're going to watch you and watch you and watch you, and they're going to see if you become what they consider in their mind it as successful. And when they see you doing good, then they're going to join you. They might just be a loyal, or they might become a distributor, but they're watching you. I promise, promise, promise. Anybody can tell you that that's been in this company for just 6 months or longer. So this is a Ruby. Now, instead of writing on that, I think I'm going to, let's see. Yep, we're just going to throw up another piece of paper. But I'm going to show you what, and I'm sorry, I'm like unprepared, playing with baby stuff here, but this video needed to be done and needed to be done quickly. Because I hold a lot of people back, I think, when I tell them the steps to success and say, your goal is Ruby. The reason why they made that, the reason why they made the company's thing Ruby is because that's, when you ask the average person how much money would really help them and their family each month, they're going to say between $300 and $800. Well, the average monthly income of a Ruby is $599. Don't forget about the bonus as well. We have a $500 Ruby bonus going on. So that's why we focus a lot on Ruby. And rubies make diamonds. Rubies are the footwork for every rank there is. It makes diamonds, it makes double diamonds, it makes ambassador diamonds. So ruby's very important, but don't stop there. The money does not truly start until you get to diamond. And that's what I'm gonna show you guys. Used to, they taught us in this company, don't overwhelm them with diamond. If you pulled out a diamond chart, you would scare them to death and scare them away. Well, guess what? That's what you're aiming for, isn't it? Aren't you trying to go after $2,000 a month or $6,000 a month? I am. You should be. So let's look at this. This is, so we know what an executive is. We've got DT first, executive is second, and I'm going to put, this is the average monthly income of these ranks. Executive, Ruby, the average is $599. Next is Emerald. Average monthly income is $1,109. That's over $1,000 a month, you guys. It's not shady, right? Okay, but here's where the money starts. I believe it's like $1,970 a month. It's right at $2,000 a month for diamond. So distributor 71, executive 309, Ruby 599, Emerald 1109, and diamond is about $2,000 a month. Let me remind you of something. Remember how I showed you that executive pay? 2 of those are going to be your $100 fast starts. So just remember your Ruby. Let's say that you go Ruby this month. Your actual 15th commission check is only going to be around $200 to $300 because 300 of that is going to be 3 fast start bonuses if you're completing your steps to success every month. Those fast starts, there's going to be 3 fast starts in each of these because of the steps to success. So you can take off $300 off each one of these, and that's going to give you a rough estimate of what your actual 15th commission paycheck will be. But don't forget, you still got that money, you just didn't get it on the 15th. But that is the average monthly income. I just don't want anybody to be confused. We've had that happen before. I did not know that that was part of the average monthly income until I had been in this business for a year. I was pretty shocked when I found that out. So I want to make sure everybody knows that. Not to mention your wrap cash. So, you know, these numbers can be more or less, but they're really good average. Now, I'm going to quickly go over what an emerald is. Nobody ever stays at emerald. You know why? Because if they get to ruby and they build to emerald, they're moving fast. And emerald, there's never any bonuses for emerald. Emerald is just like a boom, boom. It's just a little stepping stone from ruby to diamond. Because if you go emerald, you're gonna go diamond. You're gonna make that happen. Emerald, remember executive had 2 qualified legs. Ruby had 3 legs, and one of them was an executive. Okay, for emerald, you have to have 4 separate legs. 2 of them are just qualified legs. It's just 2 distributors that are getting some loyal customers, and they both make it to 400 in overall volume. You need 2 qualified legs. Then you need 2 rubies. Ruby, ruby. And I'm not going to draw all that out because you know what a ruby looks like. A ruby has 3 people, one of them is executive. 3 people, one of them is executive. Now look at this. This is very asymmetrical. That means that your volume is spread out evenly. You want that. That's a good thing. That does not stand true with diamond. Let's move on to diamond. I know I'm moving quickly, but the reason why I'm making this whole video is to show you where the money starts. Show me the money. Who wants to see the money? Okay. Diamond is where you enter leadership with this company. And trust me, if you're not ready for leadership, don't do it. Leadership is a lot more than a paycheck or a rank or a title. Leadership is you dedicating yourself to your team. People do it all the time. I know triple and presidential diamonds that still work full-time jobs with 3 or 4 kids at home and a husband that works away on the pipeline, and they're still taking care of hundreds of people on their team. It can be done, but diamond is where you want to make the decision in your mind that this is fixing to be your livelihood. This is fixing to be your income, unless you don't want it to be. I don't know anybody that doesn't want it to be, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Diamond, remember executive has 2 legs, ruby has 3 legs, emerald has 4 legs. 2 of them are just sitting there at 400, 2 of them are rubies. Diamond has 5 legs. The other cool thing is an ambassador diamond only has to have 5 legs as well. Once you hit diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, presidential, and ambassador, and even double ambassador, they all only have to have 5 working legs. It's great if you have 500, but you only have to have 5. And what you're looking for as a diamond, what are these circles? Qualified legs. Those are just 3 distributors piddling, getting their loyal customers. Then you need an emerald and a ruby. I think this is going to cut me off. I'm going to start a new video and explain the pay, the comp plan, and why diamond is so important for your paycheck.